Hello there, people of the Webbernet. Just Sheepkiller here. Welcome back to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. We're about to face the final boss. But first, let's take a look at our team. I don't have Donphan or Dodrio here, because I don't really think they'll be useful in the coming battle. Maybe I could be wrong, but I just don't think they will. And I also have Shadow Salamence up front. Having a strong Shadow Pokemon could prove useful in the coming battle, so that's why I have Salamence here. The best Shadow Pokemon in the game so far. And I'm also stocked up on some items, some healing items, and plenty of Ultra Balls and Timer Balls. Probably more than I need, but we're about to find out as we head through this door. Oh, so you have even come this far. I had no idea that a child like you would pursue me this long. Professor Crane, Data ROMs, and the Lair, you alone derailed every one of our well-laid plans. Well, perhaps not just you. The news broadcast by ONBS did not help Cypher's cause at all. However, my Shadow Pokemon plan isn't finished yet. The final act is about to unfold. Having come this far, I think you've earned the right to know what I have planned. The creation of Shadow Pokemon that permanently resist purification. That was the first step. Next, I plan to create an army of Shadow Pokemon that work independently on my orders alone. When this second step is done, I will take over the world without having to rely on bothersome people. And now... let me introduce you to my faithful servant, the one that shall become the central figure in my Shadow Pokemon army. Come forth, XD001! Codename XD001, now freed of all adjustments, I present to you Shadow Lugia. This Lugia is the first of the Shadow Pokemon that cannot be purified. Now, let us celebrate the completion of my Shadow Pokemon plan in advance. Fall prey to Shadow Lugia. The orator is responding. It is a Shadow Pokemon. Shadow Lugia is here, and it's level 50. An incredibly tough Pokemon, but you probably don't want to use the Master Ball on it, so we're going to get it ready to capture here. It's going for Shadow Storm. That won't do much to Salamence, but it might hurt Gardevoir. Not that much to them either. Let's use Thunder Wave. That basically did nothing. Let's go for Psychic this turn. Still not much damage. I bet it can even take a Thunderbolt. Shadow Blast. That's a move that only Shadow Lugia knows, and it hurts. Let's see how you take a Thunderbolt. You should take it pretty well. You're a legendary Pokemon after all. Yeah. No need to underestimate Lugia here, though it can't take another Thunderbolt. Is it going to go for Shadow Blast again? Oh, Salamence is in reverse mode. Yep, it goes for Shadow Blast again. And that's probably on Gardevoir. Yep, of course it is. Salamence is in reverse mode, so we'll want to call them. And we're going to use a Max Revive on Gardevoir, because we're still going to need them. That meter barely went down. But Lugia gets stuck at least. Now Shadow Rush, and I don't think Aqua could do anything. We have Super Potions. I'll use one on Salamence, why not? Got stuck again. Let's try catching it. This Pokeball is just about guaranteed to fail, but we're trying it anyway. Yeah. Shadow Rush. We do one more of those and you'll be on red. Going for Shadow Blast. That's bound to hurt. And not that bad. I'll use another super potion, our last one, just to waste another turn here. Lugia is officially on red health. And he gets stuck in paralysis again. I think it could take another Shadow Rush before we have to start not damaging you. So let's go for an Ultra Ball. This will not be easy. It's a legendary Pokemon after all, the lowest catch rate in the entire game, tied with 3 other Pokemon. And there's Shadow Blast again. They're definitely not going after Salamence with that. I think it's time for a Timer Ball, and we'll spend Aqua's turn. We still have Moo Milk, so I'll use one of those. See how a Timer Ball does. Still only 1 shake. But this is the best we can do. We just have to keep throwing Pokeballs until we catch it. Use another Moo Moo, because why not? Two shakes that time, better than before. Shadow Blast going in, critical hit one-shotting me. Back into Gardevoir we go then. And we're going to use Calm Mind. So we'll take less damage from those Shadow Blasts. Because he can use Shadow Blast infinitely. Shadow moves don't have PP. They can spam him forever if they want. 3 shakes, we almost caught it. Critical hit on Salamence. I think we're gonna not throw a ball this turn. We'll heal Vaporeon. And we'll Calm Mind again. Shadow Blast going in. Oh, they go for Salamence this time. Yeah, let's heal Vaporeon. And we'll use Calm Mind again. That did quite a lot of damage still. Need to have our special defense maxed out if we want to take more than one of those without dying, I think. Lugia gets stuck. That's what I like to see. And we'll go for Calm Mind number 5 in case this doesn't work, which it probably won't. This is Lugia we're talking about. 1. Only 1. Lugia gets stuck again. This will be our 5th Timer Ball. And that'll be our last Calm Mind as well. After that, our special defense cannot go higher. 1. Only 1 again. I should probably stop counting the shakes. Maybe that'll help. Who knows? Shadow Blast. Let's see how much it does to Gardevoir with maxed out special defense. Still half. Even with maxed out special defense, it doesn't really make a difference. We'll get 2-shot regardless. But don't think this is over after the Shadow Lugia, who's gonna be lasting a long time, it seems. But I get stuck in paralysis again at least. Look how big Lugia is in this game. Time to start calling. Nothing else we can do. I think we already healed Vaporeon, so we can't do that either. Two shakes. And Shadow Storm. That hits both, so we'll be taking practically no damage. Yeah. Take even less than Salamence, actually. Come on, Timer Ball. Yeah, let's go for a Net Ball just for the heck of it. Shadow Blast coming in. That does a lot of damage. Back to Ultra Balls with us. And we'll use a Hyper Potion on Gardevoir. Every time Lugia uses Shadow Blast, it packs a punch. We are getting so unlucky with this. I guess all our luck was used up with pretty much every other Shadow Pokemon in this game, with us getting practically everything within the first 3 tries. That didn't work. Get stuck? Nope. And they go for Shadow Blast. On Salamence this time. Okay. I'll take it. Ah, gosh. This is taking a long time. The Let's Play curse is finally coming into effect. I don't think I've ever had this much bad luck with Shadow Lugia. Not that I would really remember the last time, but whatever. 1. Ah, only 1. Gosh dang, Lugia. If I knew it was gonna be this ridiculous, I would have bought more timer balls. Okay, we definitely need to heal Gardevoir next turn. Let's try it on the second turn. I wonder if that'll make a difference. Yes! Yes, we got the Lugia. I cannot be loud right now, but we got it. Lugia! Lugia joined our party. That's why we got our empty slot there. How dare you, child! How dare you snag my Shadow Lugia, my one loyal subject! There's nothing left, but I will personally see to the total destruction of your Pokémon. Fall. Not one but two Shadow Pokémon. Rhydon and Moltres. Rhydon maybe will have Lightning Rod. I hope not. It don't. But Thunder Wave will not work on that Rhydon. I know that for a fact. Yeah, this is the toughest battle in the entire game. Greevil has 6 Shadow Pokémon, including a Moltres who uses Shadow Fire on us. But listen to this battle music, though. Rhydon doesn't take much damage, predictably. Going for Shadow Hold, so no swapping out for us. You know what? After so much bad luck, I'm feeling lucky. Let's go for a Netball on Rhydon. At this point, there's no more uses for the Netballs, so I'm just kind of using them as a joke. But hey, I won't complain if this works. Of course it don't, though. There's no way that was gonna work. I just didn't know what to do with our turn. Salaman's going into reverse mode. I almost said hyper mode. This isn't Colosseum. Oh, but Shadow Panic going in. That gets us confused, which is definitely not fun. Shadow Fire once again. That's a signature move of Shadow Moltres, and it takes us down. Wow. We still have Lugia in the back, but we'll only send them in when absolutely necessary. Let's go into Vaporeon, and let's use Icy Wind. We're faster than both of them. Doing some good damage to Rhydon. And practically nothing to Moltres, as expected. It's a legendary Pokemon. Shadow Panic again? How about you miss? Good. You missed. That's like 60 accuracy, so we've had terrible luck with it constantly landing on us. Use Ice Beam or Moltres. No need to underestimate Legendary Bird. I bet Water Pulse wouldn't even kill it. Let's throw the ball at Rhydon. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. That was so close. Shadow Panic again. How about you miss again, you crud? Good. Thank you. But that's definitely not missing. Shadow Fire. It might have fire in the name, but it's still a Shadow-type move. So super effective on Vaporeon. But Salamence get through this confusion? Of course not. Shadow End. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, Vaporeon goes down. How about that, Greevil? I'm using your own Pokemon against you. Shadow Fire. If that's on Lugia, it might kill me. Oh no, we're fine. Let's go for the Ultra Ball on Rhydon, though, and I think it's pretty obvious what we're going to do for Lugia. Full Restore. Yeah, we were not healed after that battle with Lugia. No mercy from Greevil here. But now we're even more likely to catch this Rhydon. Let's see what happens, though. 1. Only 1 that time, you crud. And going for Shadow End once again, but it missed. That 60% accuracy is showing. And yeah, but these Greevil has all 3 legendary birds, and they're all level 50 as well. So Salamence, Lugia, and the legendary birds, all level 50. So yeah, catching any of them, especially the legendaries, is no small feat. But we're going for Rhydon first. Come on now, Rhydon. Stay in the ball. Just cooperate. There you go. Next up, Exeggutor. Half of his team is legendary birds, but the other half is some random Gen 1 Pokemon. First was Rhydon, now it's Exeggutor. Salamence still can't get their confusion to save his life, or her. Shadow Fire don't do crud to Lugia. I guess we're gonna need to use a full restore on Salamence. That doesn't do much damage. But now Shadow Hold is going through, so we can't swap out. That's a bit on the unfortunate side. But, you know, this Moltres is quite the threat. I think I want to start trying to throw some balls at it. Yeah, that Shadow Fire has a chance to burn, and I don't want that. The Legendary Birds are just as hard to catch as Lugia, but maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe. Of course not. And Shadow End? Okay, that helps with the weakening process at least. And it doesn't do that much damage either. We have two powerful Shadow Pokemon on our team to tank these Shadow moves. That's why I had Salamence and as well as an empty team slot for the Lugia. Moltres was caught. We caught our first legendary bird. Next up is Tauros, the last of your non-legendary Pokemon. Yep, there's Tauros. It might not be a legendary, but don't underestimate it. It has Intimidate, and it's pretty fast and strong as well. Shadow End once again. I think we can start trying to catch that Exeggutor now. But this turn, we could heal Gardevoir, actually. I was going to spend it throwing a ball, but no need. We can always throw a ball next turn, and Shadow Sky's going in. But currently all Pokemon on the field are Shadow types, so that's not going to matter. Shadow End going in. Yeah, that does half of their current health, so it's not going to kill them unless they get 1 HP. Let's go for Shadow Blast on Tauros. Let's see how we do against Exeggutor. One shaken, two shaken, three shaken, and boom! We caught half his team now. Next up is Articuno. Another legendary bird here. Let's use the Shadow Blast. Tauros has Shadow Rush. Not going to do much to our Shadow Pokemon, but if we had any regular Pokemon in, it could possibly one-shot. Let's just focus on Tauros here. We'll get Tauros captured. Going for Shadow Hold. So we could have swapped out after getting Exeggutor out of the way, but now Tauros goes with Shadow Hold. So once again, we're trapped until we deal with that Tauros, or until someone faints. Shadow Chill, it's just like Shadow Fire, but it has a chance to freeze instead. Shadow Lugia still looks really cool. And it's only ever been in this game. Yeah, these guys are taking hits very well. This battle will be insanely tough with regular Pokemon, but with Shadow Pokemon on our side, we're not doing so bad. We'll get some damage on Articuno, as well as some damage on Tauros. Oh gosh. If Shadow Rush gets a crit, then we just lost Tauros. Because I did not expect Shadow Storm to do that much. Shadow Chill going in. Salamence got frozen. That's somewhat of a good thing, because now we don't risk the chance of killing Tauros. Speaking of which, and we can't swap out yet, so I guess we'll go for Shadow Blast on Articuno. Can we catch Tauros? If so, Greevil will only have 2 Pokemon remaining. Oh, no, we don't catch it yet. Critical hit. Shadow Sky again. Tauros, dude, that's kind of pointless. And you went for Shadow Sky as well. Way to coordinate your own Pokemon, Greevil. Let's use another Ultra Ball on Tauros, and we'll use Shadow Blast on Articuno. Did we get Tauros this time? 1 shake, 2, 3. Yep, we got Tauros. And I think you know what Greevil's last Pokemon is. It's Zapdos. Shadow Zapdos is here. And you know what? We're down to Greevil's last Pokemon. Oh gosh. I think this is a good opportunity to use that Master Ball. But yeah, he's only got Articuno and Zapdos left. I'd say this is a good opportunity to throw that Master Ball at Zapdos. Much better to use a Master Ball to end a tough battle than against than just to skip a relatively simple battle. But yeah, it's only you left, Articuno. What are you gonna do? Shadow Chill on Salamence. Okay. You know what? Let's do it for the memes. Another Netball. And Shadow Blast as well. Although with only one Pokemon on the opposing side, Shadow Storm would actually be stronger now. But yeah, let's do it for the memes. Netball. I was about to say, I got 3 shakes. Yeah, Articuno is the last Pokemon standing in the way of us and the end of the game. Shadow Chill going in. It's on Lugia. Just focus on one opponent. You're not going to kill any of us if you keep spreading out the damage. Let's do it again. We have 1 Netball left. And this time, we'll use Shadow Storm, because Shadow Storm is stronger, so it'll do more damage. For the memes! 2 shakes that time. Now let's Shadow Storm. Now, are you finally going to KO one of us, Articuno? Yep, Shadow Chill going in. No matter who that's on, it's going to kill him. They took down Lugia. Well, you fulfilled your purpose very well, Lugia. Now it's time to bring Gardevoir back in, so we can get that Articuno paralyzed. I actually have a good shot at catching it. Oh, Shadow Aurora went away just in time. Though Articuno does know Shadow Storm, or Shadow Sky. Salamence is frozen, so they're not going to get to do much. Yep, Articuno goes straight for that Shadow Sky just to get that weather back out there. What's Thunder Wave? Now Articuno is paralyzed. And Salamence is still frozen solid. Articuno's probably also going to use Shadow Chill on Gardevoir to probably one-shot them. Let's go for our Pokeballs. Why not? Just to waste some turns here. Once all of these fail, we'll go for our Timer Balls. And hopefully Salamence thaws out, so they can use Shadow Rush. Though I think I'll spend the next turn using a full restore on them, actually. And reverse mode, okay. I guess we're not doing anything next turn, because we gotta call Salamence. We'll call Salamence on Salamance's turn, and then we'll use a full restore on Gardevoir's turn. I was refusing to heal my Shadow Pokemon so that we could get Gardevoir back out here safely, but now that's happened. Oh gosh. Yeah, now that that's happened, I can just heal Salamence, but when they're in reverse mode, we can't heal them. So we have to spend this turn calling, and then heal them next turn. How could you possibly refuse something when you're frozen? How can you do anything when you're frozen solid? If that's on Salamence, Salamence is dead. But it's on Gardevoir, and Gardevoir is not dead. They can even take another one of those. So yeah, let's Shadow Rush on Salamence's turn, and then we'll use a full restore on Gardevoir's turn to get them back to full health. And Articuno has Shadow Rush as well. Oh, they did that to get past my special defense buff. That's pretty smart. And look at that snag part of the thing. 5 of them. We've caught all of Greevil's Pokemon so far. We haven't failed to snag at all in this entire game. That's pretty crazy. And Articuno is the second to last one. One more Shadow Rush will get that Articuno nice and weakened. But we'll throw this Pokeball to waste a turn. Wait a minute. We just caught it straight up in a Pokeball. Okay. We had horrible luck against Lugia, but our luck wasn't so bad against Greevil himself. And with that, Greevil's defeated. We snagged all 6 of his Shadow Pokemon at once. Quack! Rhydon, Moltres, Exeggutor, Tauros, Zapdos, and Articuno were all sent to the PC. How? A mere child. A mere child crushed my cherished plan? What? This can't be! Grr, it's your fault. I won't forgive. There is no forgiving you. Grandmaster, we're done here. We should blow up Dark Isle with the child still on it. But if I did that, our Shadow Pokémon data and our subordinates would get lost as well. Grandmaster, such things can be replaced. We must ensure our own survival. We've readied a helicopter for our escape. We've got to leave now. You're right. Wait! Please wait. You're willing to sacrifice everyone so you can escape? You should be ashamed. Ashamed? Clinging to foolish pride will guarantee Cypher's demise. Cypher must survive. That is our first duty. The Grandmaster feels the same way. Yes, for Cypher's sake. Sacrifices must be endured. What are you saying? The Shadow Pokemon factory has been destroyed. XD001 was defeated. Nothing remains of Cypher. Silence. Cypher will live forever. If only this child hadn't. Grandmaster, please give the order to blow up Dark Isle. Yes, it can't be helped. Don't begrudge us, child. Stop! Let's put a stop to this. Father. Don't call him Father. Call him the Grandmaster. Father, you've lost sight of what is important. You got carried away by this whole Grandmaster nonsense. It is impossible to take over the world by producing powerful Pokemon. Just think of this child. This child's pure heart won out over XD001. We were in the wrong. Silence, silence, silence! Why aren't you showing some spine? We've come so far. Cypher is finished. Father, you yourself should know that more than anyone. Oh. Now please, stand up. This is how it should be. The laws of the land will render judgment on what we have done. Oh, everything I did, all of it was a mistake. Thanks to your courage, we were finally able to wake from our nightmare. Thank you. You have nothing to fear from us ever. You should return home to your family. Let us meet again, too. The next time we battle, we won't be as mortal enemies. I will look forward to it. And that was Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. At least the main story. There's still some things left to do. After all, we never got that Shadow Dragonite, so next time on Pokemon XD, we'll do the post-game. I'll see you guys then. Happy hunting!